WeArEuS, and this is not relevant. We are currently here for whatever lies in this general direction. I don't know where it is we're meant to go, or where you came from. But let us go there. I see a bar. I see a bar. I have to break the bar. I can't not. I forgot the swords are still equipped.
You know that die!
Hold that for me.
Go back to your own land!
There we go. Idiot. Wait, did that not contribute to the cause? Did I mess up? I don't know why I can break the morale of these guys now. Where? What is... This is new. I don't like new. New is scary. Oh my god. It's real. I see. So this is part of... Well, I can't do actual damage to them, so... Time to go. It's my horse. See? Now there's the bar again. He dies so fast. He used to take forever to kill. I see you there. Okay.
Beaten dogs!
I love the sheer spectacle of using the dual blades. But I notice that their morale is hardly going down. I would literally have to kill 100 of them. And as much as I would love to do that, that's not what this episode is about. So, Fort Iron, Mother Fricker. Fort Ironclad, where is it? I'm assuming it's you. know what? Let's just get this over with. It's annoying and it's in the way. I hate it. There. Don't care. And you really don't care. It's in the way. Go away. What? Meanwhile, in the background, Fort Ironclad is reinforcing itself. Finally, go away. I would rather not deal with those things again, since I can't kill them. Anything I can't kill is not worth my time. That's the rule. Oh, we can use this. I was wondering how we... The frickin'... I knew it. Every single time I try to do that under duress, someone won't let me have any fun.
Don't make a mess with your knife.
For some reason, you can't regain stamina while meditating. That seems like an oversight to me.
You what?
Also, before, recovering from getting hit like that used to cost you stamina. Now it gives you stamina, which is certainly a choice. I really don't like how these harpies are here,
You know the problem.
where they weren't before. No, 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 no. Here we will die. What? Not enough stamina, huh?
Pulling your blades on us was a mistake. I'll make you regret it.
There we go. Nice and calm. No problem. Man, I was really hoping there was someone in here to kill to make this a whole lot faster. Right? I cannot be bothered to kill 100 of these idiots right now. What, you thought you'd catch me off guard? No, please. You aren't a barrel. Explosive barrel, specifically. So, where? Ah, good. Thankfully, it's still marked. Weird that it's out in the middle of nowhere. I've seen weirder. Back to food. hurt myself. That's great. What? You're a liar. I guess we're still close enough, but that's dumb. While facing... bit my tongue. While facing the stone lantern. Please let it be a new weapon type. I'd love that.
A sagacious soul unfurls the fan. It's all I could leave behind, given my grave condition. My name is Megu, a witch of WeArEuS from the east. On our way here, our ship was hit by cannon fire, forcing us ashore. Then, someone took my sister. All I want is to look for her. But my wounds have left me too weak to make use of my powers. Burn a talisman upon the censer and ring the bells. Then the wind will guide you to her. You'll find what you need on the shore, by our ship.
Going to be honest? Worst voice actor so far. And I've had no complaints about anyone. So, I mean, they're batting 99 out of 100. I guess, even though that's not necessarily how percentages work, but said anything about a percentage? I surely didn't. So where are we going? Over yonder, that means we should get as high as possible. Until we get a dragon. This is the way. What the frickin' stop that? Be honest, how many of you hate that I do that? Hey guys. Bye guys. Goddamn annoying freaking dog. Yep, that's what you deserve. I'm so incredibly tempted to just do nothing but fist these guys.
Finish them!
He said, trying to run for his life.
just take a look around and be right back. My leg. My powers aren't working at all.
Over there, look.
There, get her.
Don't touch me.
Why wouldn't
He
you?
wants her alive. That's an order.
How?
There should be another one. Find her.
What? I came here alone.
She's just a weak little foal. You was worried for nothing.
No sign of her.
You didn't even look.
Turn every place inside out until there is.
We'll take this one back.
All right, get going.
I mean, how in the world would anyone even know? How in the world would anyone even know that they were, one, there, two,
Yeah, we both know it.
on the way, and three, shipwrecked in the first place? To say nothing of the guys who were told to go look for the other one, who wandered 3 feet and said, I don't see anything, bud. Well, this is unfortunate for them. No one rides the red lightning and gets back up. Twice. What do you mean suspend? That seems normal. First things first. Pretty sure we're far away enough, right? Granted, the memory is just over there. So maybe it's close enough that that's what I'm picking up? Definitely nothing there. we got the sensor, so I don't know what it's still saying is here. Yeah, it's saying I have to go inside. I remember she said burn the talisman, something about a sensor, and then find the... No, that might be... So, what the frick am I looking for? It has to be outside of it then, right? There it is. Kind of annoying I don't have a fast way back. What? I see. Frickin'. If it hadn't lagged, I'd have had that. Okay. Just a quick thought. I mean, if nothing's going to do it, if anything's going to do it, it would have been that. Hey, it's a horse. Okay.
Hiya! Hiya!
I'm pretty sure I switched Unka's horse for a fast one. Or for one that was just fast in general.
Yes. It calls from the hilltop fort. My sister Wusa is of the Wudo school. She commands the wind and rain. The wind can always find its master. Yet it carries the scent of blood and steel. I fear something terrible is happening. Please, you must help her.
She possesses the power of clipping. I now know her strengths. Thus, I should be able to deduce her weaknesses. That don't really have a. I bet there's a closer nexus up there somewhere. It's fine. And now, finally, that explains the birds being a new thing in this area, and why I couldn't kill these guys. Well, purge this area of these guys all that time ago. To me, Brianto, away!
Hiya.
Bringing him here was a mistake, I realized. Oh, hey there.
Pests like you meet their end.
Oh,
Speak.
we're not doing this.
What madness drove you to challenge me?
Bloodlust?
Yeah. Do you wish to join my collection of trophies?
That is unlikely to happen.
Huh. There are far too many fools about. You dare put my stare! Insolence!
Birds. Okay. They completely bypassed that, so... Thanks for the free stamina, idiots. Of course.
I am going to prolong it. You don't have even a single idea where you are.
These guys are awful brave. What? Since when was this a thing?
Watch out! Behind you!
Who are you barging in? You're after the witch, are you? Not a chance.
I'm sorry. How is this even a struggle?
Nicely done. I'm in your debt.
You aren't.
Consider us even.
Your sister sent me.
That was too close. A moment later, and they'd have taken my powers.
How?
Go on now. Get down!
Oh! The troubles I went to for this witch! How dare you ruin my work! None shall lay hand to my spoils! I will pierce your hide in a single strike of her power! You have no right to interfere!
What? What?
I'll take the powers of those eastern witches once you're dealt with!
I would appreciate that spear as well.
This is the price of the path you chose.
He can't hear you. Why is this junk shield on my back again? I hate when they do that. There we go. Much easier than killing 100 of those guys to purge this place. Okay. So hopefully saving her is going to explain how there are harpies in the area. Or were, anyway.
Are you all right?
I have certainly been better.
I can believe that.
If you hadn't acted so quickly, he'd have... You saved my life. Thank you. Just a moment. My wounds are worse than I thought. I'll need to take things a bit slower.
Let's get you to your sister. Or at least to her voice.
I am in your debt.
What made him target you?
My sister and I, we happen to have some rare and curious powers. That man's plan was to seize our gifts so that he could attempt to meddle with the past. Tampering with time is perilous, and the art is strictly forbidden.
Ah. Yeah. As long as it works. I'm sorry.
Single exact event.
What?
And attempting so could put many in grave danger. We always tread lightly. using our powers only to mend what has strayed from the natural order. And when we do, we often call on our little friends for help. Not sure how he came to know of our gifts.
Right?
But if he had found such dangerous magic to his will, what could have happened is too terrible for me to dwell on.
I'm much
I
more
have my deepest
interested
thanks.
in knowing how exactly he's come to learn about your powers, much less how he came to discuss. No, we're just not doing this. I refuse. Anyway, as I was saying, how in the world did he even learn about your powers, much less know of a way to strip you of your powers? That, man, it'd sure be great to have that information. Because it's not like no one who wrote this bit thought about that, right? Right? Hey, quick question. Want to grab? No? Okay. On already. Well, you don't need to be there. Where the frick are we going? Seriously, what the frick? So I'm just going to go ahead and kill everyone. Mother fricking.
What made him
Ah, great.
My sister and I, we happen to have some rare and curious
Yeah,
powers.
hurry up.
That man's plan was to seize our gifts so that he could attempt to meddle with the past. Tampering with time is perilous, and the art is strictly forbidden. There's no way to alter a single exact event, and attempting so could put many in grave danger. We always tread lightly, using our powers only to mend what's strayed from the natural order. And when we do, we often call on our little friends for help.
Okay. Man, this sure isn't frustrating. worst part is, if they hit you, it disrupts your button inputs. So you can't even do that again quickly.
I'm not sure how he came to know of our gifts. It had been such dangerous magic to his will. What could have happened is too terrible
Yeah,
for me
shut
to
up.
dwell on. You have my deepest thanks.
This is going to be extremely tedious, isn't it? What?
I'm certain my sister is waiting for me.
Yeah. Shut up. God, I want to get rid of this woman already. Oh. Now that's a problem with a solution I can get behind. Man, it'd be really weird if I had the ability to put people on horses before, and I couldn't do it now. I hate this. I loathe this business. They've done really well throughout the rest of the game, aside from the other points where you're stuck having to traipse along at someone else's speed and listen to them on and off with awkwardly timed voice lines. I thought those were bad, and make no mistake, they are. I'm trying to remember the word. That's why there's a significant span of time there where I didn't say anything. Benchmark. Yeah, we now have a new benchmark. And it is this awful business.
Megu! Oh, I'm so glad to see you safe. I owe this man my life.
Don't mention it. I was just doing what was right.
In our land, this is how we show respect to those who help us. You have our sincerest thanks.
Please. Really, it was nothing. So, what do you plan to do now?
Once Wusa has recovered, we'll work on restoring her powers. Then we'll head to our next destination. Please, accept this gift. If you ever need our help, we'll repay your kindness.
Your words are enough. Please, get some rest.
Yeah. Yeah. I did that entire thing in complete silence because I was hoping that it would help accentuate my absolute hatred of that entire chore. I can only hope that's the last time that ever happens. But I don't expect that to be the case. It makes no sense that they made us slow walk 600 meters from one point to another when we have a horse in absolute silence. There is no way that is the intended experience there. It can't be. And it can't be because all of the rest of the game has been highly interactive. Even when they have you doing the little boring walking around while listening to someone talk, at least there are voice lines to listen to along the way until they suddenly stop and you're just walking. Which is the other reason why those particular scenes suck. This was a bad time. And I don't imagine that's the entire hour. Great. Now I have to wake up the mouse. Yeah, that actually is just about the hour. So I'm going to go ahead and end it there. That way, you know what? I'm actually going to leave this area. That way, next episode is not affected by my memory of what happened here. I don't imagine I'll be able to liberate any other place, and that was... That doesn't seem right. It says this entire set of locations is interconnected. But how have the Flame Knights taken up residence here when the rest are Bastier's Inquisitors? Who, as much as I wish I could, I can't actually deal with right now. That said, there are a lot of other places I would really like to liberate, mostly because there tends to be treasure in those places. But, right, I was looking for a location to slow walk to. We'll just go here at random. That can't be the way that's meant to go, right? The scenario with Bruce, there's no way. There's no way. It makes it doesn't make sense. Why would they not let why would they not have you just put her on a horse? And then they could turn it into a chase scene where you then have to defend or fend off the harpy shadows. And the harpy shadows were never explained. They were just there. And now they're not. So I'm assuming the fort itself is just going to be taken over again because no one took up residence there. There are so many problems with that quest line. And they're so glaringly obvious, I cannot understand how they reached live in this state. There's so many problems. And what is this about? Howling Hill? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're not doing that right now. That was... The fight was the highlight of the episode, without question. And I just blew the guy's socks clean off. So... that's pretty bad. The fight was great. Did I get anything out of it? Man, it would be a shame if I didn't, huh? Oh, good. Right, we also got Ator's sword last episode, and I forgot to look at that. So, what? Bonus 1 stamina restored upon defeating a faraway enemy? How the frick is that supposed to work? Really quickly, so I can compare them at a glance. See, and there's nothing special about this stuff that we got from Ator, which is a real loss, because it's not like the style is bad or anything. I just don't have a reason to equip any of it. It's garbage. And the worst kind of garbage, too. It's boring to look at. Well, I just finished saying it had a nice style. I mean, it has a nice style for, oh, right, I forgot we also had Antumbra's staff, too. Which Kliff can't even use, which is fine, I guess. Anyway, like I was saying, the style is fine, but for drops from Ator himself, it's not great. Sealed of pitch black darkness, and there's just nothing unique about it. It's just a ring with a nice style. Well, I mean, it's got a unique appearance, but that's about it. A seal once held by the Archon of Antumbra, a deep darkness slumbers within, giving the bearer's words the same authority as the commands of the God of Darkness. And yet, it's just fluff. It literally means, that description means absolutely nothing, and is there just to give your eyes something to do. Returning to the Golden Vanguard, we do have one unique Abyss gear, but I don't understand how it's supposed to work. Is it... I mean, maybe it could work on a bow? But it's a melee. Why would this be on a melee weapon? And how far away are we talking? there are too many questions that I don't think they are going to ever have an answer. Piercing. Oh, right. I picked up another Abyss gear at some point, and I just realized it's on the Thorn of Dark. Oh, that is why. Didn't I say last episode I thought I put something of interest on the spear? It might have been this episode. No. It almost certainly wasn't this episode. Almost certainly. 60% chance. And I'm not confident in that. Anyway, Antumbra's staff features Dark Crescent. Ooh. It has 25 attack and nothing else naturally. It's got 25 attack at refinement 4, which isn't... I'd have to check. Because other equipment like this. Like this. This is 29, it's refinement 6, which is not good. It might even be 7. No, it's 6. It's weird that they put the space between the things, but it's fine. So that is to say, this is probably just barely ahead of the curve. But it's Unka we're talking about, so that's not particularly good. Like, it would have to be insane just to be pretty good. And it's only okay. Then we have Dark Crescent. And part of me doesn't actually want to spoil what it does. It's not a finisher, which is great, because those are kind of... They're... What is this icon? So it jumps pretty hard once it hits this, and then from there it's literally just 3s for each upgrade. So I mean, it's not terrible. It's weird. There we go. So you know what? I'm not actually going to look at what Dark Crescent does. I'm going to probably take this off of here because, well, Unka could use it, but I'm probably going to like Damien more. I mean, the fact that Unka can body slam large and even enemies that are larger than himself is hilarious. Love that. Unfortunately, he's kind of one-dimensional. That's not necessarily accurate on its own either, but while his gameplay has its interesting points, it lacks the complexity of Kliff, and I could see if people gravitated towards using Unka, mostly because there's a lot less that he's capable of doing, but he probably can output some pretty disgusting damage if you have his weapons fully upgraded. I think it's boots and gloves that grant extra attack as well. So upgrade his weapons and boots and gloves to the max, and he just steamrolls anything in front of him. And that, I can understand the appeal of that. But for me, I like realizing that I've forgotten that I have other moves. It's something that's hard to describe. But I like realizing I forgot just how deep a character could be because I'm using a whole other set of things. Nevertheless, that brings us to the end of today's episode, which okay, that's stuff I was wondering, like, you don't fight on these, and I didn't fight on, what? I was confused for a second, and then I realized there was other stuff, and that meant I had thrown stuff out of my inventory. As I was saying, that brings us to the end of yet another episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything, except for that escort mission, which was the worst. I want to forget that happened. So, look, we have a bunch of new Abyss gear, and I actually am going to go ahead and lock that stuff just so I make sure I don't accidentally. What is this? Radiant Necklace Sunshine. A necklace imbued with the sun's warmth. It holds a mystical power that disperses thick storm clouds and brings the rain to a halt, which I'm sure is just fluff and no, it really does get rid of the storm, which is curious, but so. And it's not like it's a purple, so it's not something you need. By purple, I mean it's not a key item, so not only does it take up a slot, but it's not going to get me past the areas I haven't been able to go beyond. I'm still going to try it, but I'm telling you now that's not what's going to happen with those. I'm actually going to leave that. I'm tempted to just throw these on the ground because even though they came from Ator, I won't remember that because there's nothing unique about them. There's nothing to say, you got this from a boss that was supposed to be really hard. And instead, you caved his chest in with your bare hands. And if you didn't see that episode, you should go do that because that one's pretty short. Unlike almost all of the ones that have preceded this. And that one, of course. Ooh, Ator's Orb. I'm assuming that has... Ooh, and it's on the right trigger. I'm tempted to look at... I want to see what it fits into, but I'm pretty sure it's weapons because... Oh, it's... Ator's sword is a two-handed sword. That sucks. It comes with a base 2 crit rate, though, which is good. Anyway, I got distracted. What were we doing? Right, the outro. So, I was supposed to be locking these, right? Next episode, I am just going to follow the X, wherever the X happens to be. I need to strip the Abyss gear out of that stuff, but I'm not going to do that either, because I just don't have the time today. I have, like I said last episode, because this is still the same day, one, my elbow hurts. and is basically locked. Not locked. I can move it freely in a limited direction, but what it's capable of is, in terms of full extension, is restricted by pain. And not just by pain. It won't. It's really unpleasant. So I've got that to deal with, and I've got to cook food for the rest of the week. And that's going to take time. Plus, I have to edit these two videos in back to back, and then which means I won't be able to actually cook until the editing's done. I'm going to prep the stuff for cooking, but anyway. I think I've covered everything I can think of, and as usual, there will be another episode tomorrow. That's always, something worth noting. I should probably save now that I think about it. Thankfully, I don't ever leave the game without saving because it's not natural to just exit the game. For me, it's not like I press Alt F4 or anything. I have to come to this menu, and when I do, right, I should save. Even if I didn't, for some weird reason, I'd have what is it? I'd have the autosave, right, from traveling here. At least I would think so. I don't know. It's fine. I'm just trying to find a way to smoothly transition into the final line of the outro. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.